Hi, good morning, everybody. Can you hear me loud and clear? If yes, give me a thumbs up. Okay, thank you, Toming. Thank you once again. All right, good morning to all of you. All right, 28th of December. We are just a few days away from the brand new year. All right, I'm pretty excited. And I think that you should be excited because to me, the next 6 months, okay, will be a great time to make loads of money from the market as long as you follow the rules. And of course, as long as you apply to the rules, you should be able to make some good money, right? So later on, we're going to share more in details with you why I'm optimistic for the next 6 months. Now, not in terms of market condition, but in my view of what should be happening in the next 6 months. And of course, as long as we follow the rules, we should be very fine. And after that, by 6 months later, if you have amassed a great fortune, then the next step is to use this fortune to make even bigger fortune so that you end this year, end 2022 with a very big bang. All right. Now, my target for 2022 is to make as much money as possible. And the target, the figure that I give myself, really, no kidding, the figure that I'm giving to myself is minimally 6-digit to 7-digit. All right, I repeat, my target for 2022 is minimally high 6 digits, if not 7-digit in terms of profit. I'm not kidding you. And I have been taking note of what I have done wrong and done right over the last 2 years. And I believe that now 2022 will be a great time to do that. All right, so guys, those who are online right now, if you think that this is going to be a great 2022, all right, just key the word yes. Okay, if you are online right now, just key the word yes, Y-E-S. Yes, okay, then you really think that 2022 will be a great year for everybody. Okay, so guys, key in right now, put the word yes, and let me see all you guys who are online right now. Yeah. Okay, let me see all you guys. Now, of course, you may want to ask Cal how to do that then. What is the way to do that? So I'm going to share with you very shortly on how to do that. Okay, just give me a moment and just try and get the, okay, it's not uploading. Here we go. Yeah, I will definitely share with you how to do that. Okay, so you just need to pay attention to details as I do it today. Okay, let's go. Give me all the love and like button. Yeah, okay, let's go. Okay. Okay, today is the 28th December 2021, Tuesday. All right. Now, S&P is just 8 points away from 4,800 points. Now, I'm not too sure how people misinterpret what I say yesterday. Now, yesterday, may I ask you, am I bullish or am I bearish yesterday? Please key the answer right now, guys. If you think that I was bullish yesterday, key the word bullish. If you think I was bearish, please key the word bearish. Please key your answer right now. I want to just justify this once and for all because I'm very, very, very shocked when I receive messages about people telling me that I was Okay, so let me see what were you hearing? All right. You see, end of the day, we all learn this thing. You can be bullish, you can be bearish. That is your view. But end of the day is that whatever I share, of course, I know what I shared. And the best part is this, I actually make a point to reiterate certain things. And I also actually reminded you guys on what to do. Okay, I really reminded you guys on what to do and what is the steps to take on. So yesterday is right. Yes, I was bullish. Exactly, Hanyu, Allison, Stanley, Susan, Terry, Toming, Jennifer, Anthony. All right, I was super bullish yesterday. I don't understand why people misinterpreted me. I don't understand. All right, let's go and take a look later on as well when we do some sharing. All right, thank you guys for validating it as well. All right, thank you so much. Salute to all of you. Okay, incredible. I don't understand. What I mean is that you guys are online and you can be misinterpret. And then the worst thing is press around and then people have to say funny stuff. Okay, I don't know ignore because I make money yesterday, so I'm going to be happy for you guys also. All right. Disclaimer usually apply as usual. It's so important as disclaimer. Now, first of all, let's start off with joke of the day first, okay? Okay, joke of the day is this. Do you remember this? On the 29th of September 2021, about 3 months ago, all right, Robert Kiyosaki came in and said that gold, Bitcoin, stocks will all crash in October. Do you remember that? So that day is all right. When he came up with this, I was totally slamming him. Now, I like his book, his very first book. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Okay, you don't know him. This is the you don't know about that itself, right? Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Okay, this book came out and I didn't read it at first, but after a while later, my friend kept on introducing to me. Then I said, okay, fine, I'll take a read, and I really like it a lot because it really expressed what is called money. But the thing is this: after that itself, right? I also read a book whereby he wrote together with Donald Trump, and of course that was a pretty good book. Okay, I'll show you in a short while time. But after that itself, right? I basically feel that he was really selling stuff, okay, really selling stuff. And of course, in this particular video, he was trying to sell this capitalist manifesto, this book, okay, he's trying to sell this book, and it was really like he's using the airtime of his to sell, which of course at a certain point it really irks the host, okay. All right, she was pretty upset, honestly, I can see from her face, but nonetheless, this is part of the business. But the point is this, okay, right, Robert Kiyosaki says that the market will crash. But did the market crash? No. We have the gold going up. We have Bitcoin going up. Stocks definitely went up. So definitely he was wrong. Totally wrong, right? Totally wrong. And now he is saying that, okay, we have another one coming up. Okay, now we are already in a technical depression. And there's 3 assets to protect himself from the pain. Now, one thing is that he did note, I rather have to put it in, euro-dollar yield curve has inverted. That one is very true. And that's the reason why there's a problem, okay? Definitely euro-dollar yield curve inverted is never a good sign. Yeah, this one you must pay attention. So he was a joke to me back then in September, and I tell you guys, don't believe in it, just buy. Okay, that was what I said, and it really happened. But now, today, I'm not saying still right, I still think that right, but his euro-dollar curve inversion is definitely one thing to take note of, okay? And as you can see, it was not the first time he called for a crash, so a clock will still be right anytime, all right? And of course, by saying that we are in a technical depression, I don't think so. We're talking about we may hit a bit of recession. I buy that, okay? So yesterday, we are very clear that this is what I draw, right? Remember yesterday on the 27th of, on the 27th, which is yesterday, right? I draw this very clearly on the 27th. There were like 425 people view this, okay? Not too bad. We reached about 683 people, not too bad. But the point is this, I actually wrote that 4,800. I said that the market will likely be hitting this point, 4,800. So I was so clear, and the S&P was at 4,725 back then, okay? So I was so bullish, okay? So bullish. And of course, what happened? Take a look. My God, take a look, guys. Take a look, okay? Take a look. The S&P really went up. And the market actually closed at about 4,791. Look at it. The market actually closed near to my target. Now, basically, this is what we call accuracy. All right. This is accuracy. By the way, Alex, I see you online right now. Happy birthday to you, Alex. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you, Alex. All right. You've been one of our very strong supporter all this while. Thank you very much. Happy birthday to you. Okay. Since you're online right now, I might as well just greet you on this. Happy birthday. Hopefully you enjoy your birthday, yeah? Oh, happy birthday, bro. Okay, done. Yeah, because you guys once you're on my Facebook, I can see when's your birthday. So as long as you are on Facebook, I will sure greet you. In fact, everyone on Facebook, as long as your birthday comes, if you allow me to post, it means your setting is not private, right? I will sure greet you happy birthday. This is my thing, all right? I really treat everybody as really family members. All right. And to me, birthday is so important. But I think main thing is this, okay? Alex, remember, go and call your mom or your dad. Tell them, say that today is your birthday, but call them because they are the one that bring you into this world, right? This is what I do every time my birthday. I tell my kids same thing. When love your mom, she really took all the effort to bring you into this world. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Okay, so that was thank you guys for, wow, all the birthday wishes is coming in, fantastic. This is the family, this is the love that I really want to see in our community. You know that, to me itself, right, this is the real love. Don't you find that your hairs are jumping a little bit here? This is love, and this is real love from the TWB team, all right? Okay, so that was S&P 500. Okay, then yesterday I also mentioned about this. I mentioned about crude oil. Now I gave a call, I said that crude oil will go up. I said minimally is 74.61, right? I gave the number 74.61. I already gave you this number yesterday. I said that it will go up and the upside itself will be here, right? Sorry, will be 74.61. But I said that if you can go higher, the next level is 76.28. So in short, I was very bullish on crude oil. I was very bullish on crude oil ever since here and here. Because look at it, the KSI all the way were green, and it was a very strong buy. So that was why I said that crude oil will go up. And of course, what happened to crude oil? Take a look. My God, look at it. Crude oil just mount all the way from $72, shoot up all the way. So from $72 all the way to $75. And of course, you can see that this is the CCRY. And very important, it was a BMB also, right? It's a BMB followed by a CCRY, and the boys were all buying. Now, traditional indicators will call you to sell once the price goes higher, right? Because once the price goes higher, the indicator will be at the top, and they will say, okay, it's time to sell the market. That's very, 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 very wrong. You don't sell a market that's going up. You don't do that, especially if the momentum is going up. So that's why the thing is this, all right, I was spot on definitely on crude oil. I was spot on for my S&P. Please help me, do me a favor, put away spot on S&P and crude. Do me a favor, do right now, key this in, spot on for S&P and crude, and I can use it for my marketing again. So the thing is this, I mean, people can tell me loads of stuff, but you cannot be that incredible wrong, all right? You see the way the forecast was really there. And I said things will happen. Well, it's based on technical. It does not have any access to Goldman Sachs or JP Morgan or Citibank. But it's just that these are all the technical charts that we have on our hand. And as long as these indicators are telling us what to do, you just have to believe in it. And of course, plus a little bit of homework I do it for you. Then of course, I'll tell you why they are at S&P, why I do the crude oil call, because I've been reading. So when I've been reading itself, I know that likely where the sector, the market could be rotating to, and that was where things really happen. All right, guys, thank you once again. Very thank you to Tan, Louis, Liu, Terry, Susan, Claudia. Thank you very much, guys. I really need those stuff. Yep, thank you very much once again. All right, sorry. All right, so today we will have our consumer confidence. We will, the forecast not too sure why until now it's still not available on screen. But never mind, it's okay. We just look at the number should be about the same figure, about 110 to 115 level. So let's wait for it to happen, all right? Today, consumer confidence. Now, last night, look at the Dow Jones. Look at it, how crazy was that? Really crazy stuff. Yeah, congrats to you, Judy. I think you made money from crude oil yesterday. Well done, Judy. All right, so what happened is that the Dow Jones, once it opened, without any pullback all the way, my God, really all the way. There was some pullback a little bit here, but it's really very insignificant. The market just keep on going higher. And this is why yesterday I tell you the market will go up. It is because it's just organized. It is just algorithm, all flushing into the system. And I already tell you what to do out for. And of course, if you don't make money, that's pretty sad, right? So let's look at what's the reason, of course, provided by the CNBC correspondent. S&P 500 closes at record level. Dow added 350 points as investors look for the Santa Claus rally. I already tell you guys Santa Claus rally. So take a look. First of all, now investors assesses the spread of Omicron COVID-19 variant. They think that it's still okay because not people really falling, in very deep sickness, and of course not many people pass on. So to them itself, it's better than COVID-19, and this could be the one that's going to change away COVID-19. So it's just like the bitter pill to take so that ends the COVID-19. Right? This is what is circulating around, and I'm telling you this a month ago. I tell you that again. All right. So the thing is this now, the new study shows that Omicron strain has a lower risk of hospitalization, and that is good. Okay. So likely it will accelerate the end of pandemic. Okay. So now people like, that JP Morgan, this guy become a doctor, scientist. Okay. Anyway, the Santa Claus rally is the main thing here. And of course, with again, $60 billion available in system, come on, man, that will be a rally. So energy stocks also went up, which I told you guys to buy energy stocks. I told you that like company like Devon, Diamondback, APA, all these are doing pretty well. I will cover that next time, okay? But the point is this, as I said, guys, go into energy. I am telling you this very blatantly, but today now, it's not the best time to enter because I think it's a bit high right now. Let it pull back a little bit, then buy again. Because now you chase it in and you buy the peak of this cycle. Then after the price come down, like let's say come down like $2, you're like, oh, Cal, I'm wrong, you're wrong again. And you just cut, and then that is where the bottom is. We don't chase after the market. But we know the market's gonna go up, right? So it's just like doing this, okay, guys? Let me show you a simple drawing like this, okay? All right, so now where we are is here, okay? Wait for the pullback to come in, and then buy here again. Let it go up, then take some profit. Pull back again, buy in again. You understand my point? It's that simple. You just have to follow this step, okay? This will be the movement for crude oil, in my opinion, for the next few months, unless something really scary happens, which I think that it might happen if you actually follow me all the way down to the end of this 20 MA. Okay, so let's recap what happened yesterday. Okay, pretty simple. Now, the market opening price is here, okay? So the KSI was green, okay? It was an uptick, right? So obviously it's a buy, okay? It is a buy. And the thing is this, we have the pivot for you. And the pivot wrote at 36,278. And my goodness, look at the way the Dow goes straight towards it itself, as if like a magnet, okay? Now the BMB extension 1x1 is 36,565. And do you know that number itself, right? Where coincide with the high. Oh my goodness. I repeat, it actually coincide with the high. So as if that the market know that this is going to be the number to going for, right? So that's something to take note of, okay? So that is what happened. Let's take a look at the day itself. Now watch and pay attention to details. Now the market ding dong first. Obviously there was some profit taking, and interestingly at this particular bar, it is a BMB at the low. Now of course, if you remember that, you're right. We see a bomb down there. You draw a line here, okay? You draw the top and you draw a bottom. Okay, I told you that to do, right? Okay, so if you've done that itself, you will notice that the market did goes below it for a while. And because there's a KSI jump, there was some selling. Now the selling actually accelerated towards here. But you notice that even though the selling increases, but the market starts to stay above the two lines. And I tell you, it's so powerful. The moment the market goes above it, and you notice that the KSI actually comes in with the KSI comes in with a KSI turning green. That was a buy call. That was a very good buy call. And of course, what happened? The market from there shoot up. Okay. Now, after that itself, there was another BMB. You can see that it's a BMB at the start there. Remember, just put a line like this and like this. So if the market continue to stay above it, now this is very key point. If market stays above it, wow, look at it, it continue its rally all the way. So understand now, when you see the stars and the bombs, especially the green one and the red one, please put two lines and then you know what to do really. Very simple, right? It's a very simple system that I created for all of you, and as long as you follow it, you should be fine, right? If you think that this is a very simple system, right? All right, very simple and very effective. Okay, just give me a thumbs up, okay? Think that, give me a thumbs up, okay? Very effective, very simple, very effective system. You just have to follow the rules, okay? All right, so that was the Dow Jones. Okay, let's look at the gold market. Now, I have been saying that gold itself is going to be a classic trade call, but just be careful. Don't just go in blindly. So first of all, we have the KCX pattern over here. So that was where the bottom came in. Then after that, the KSI turned red to green. So the boys came in. Now, there's no blue bars at the bottom, means the market is bullish, okay? Therefore, with the KSI green and uptick, it was no brainer that we expect crude oil, expect the gold to go up. So gold stays above MLP, purposely triggered MLP and rebound. And I told you MLP is right. The most powerful, one of the most powerful one is when trigger and recover, right? MLP. Remember that? That is what I shared with you guys many times ago. And because as long as you do that itself, right, you should be fine. And indeed, all these things are repeating and repeating and repeating day in, day out. All right, day in, day out. So now what happened? Let's take a look, everybody. Please take a look at it right now. Look at it. The market ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, and then went down, right? Okay, then you saw what you see, right? The red color bomb over there. Do you notice that the KCX at the bottom? You notice that the KSI jumped from sell to buy? Wow. Okay, so remember what the rule? You just put two lines at the high and the low. Can you see right now? Yes, very clear. Once the market crossed above it, the gold went up. Okay, so that is how we trade for a living. Very simple, very effective. Just do it. Okay, it is really that simple, guys. I made trading very simple because we just need to cover patterns. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully, you guys have made some money. All right, now some local and global news first before we go into the charts. Now, first of all, you know that, right? In Singapore, we have these $1 shops. Now, recently I went into the value shop and I realized that, I've been not going there for a long while. I thought all the way everything is $1. But I realized that they purposely slip in some item that's more than $1. Okay, that's fine. But in America, there is particular called a dollar tree, and everything is $1. Okay, my FYI, this is all going to change. By end of April next year, okay, this $1 shop will be $1.25 shop. Okay, all right, $1.25. Why? Because everything is going up in America. So that means that why $1.25? So it makes a lot of sense here. See, if let's say this company, they make money, like they get the price low because they get cheap because they want a high turnover, right? So let's say averagely they make about 10 to 15% of it. So let's say the cost itself about 80 cents. Okay, 10 to 15% itself is about $1. So by selling you $1 itself, they still make some money of it. Now think about this right now. Why would they want to sell things at $1.25? So it's very clear the inflation in America is easily at least 8 to 10%. You understand? So that is the reason why now the cost itself is really at this point, and next year the inflation number will be even higher. That's why they don't bring it up. So now they're going to put at $1.25. No kidding. All right. So things is going at $1 now. Yeah, by April next year, all will move up to $1.25. So again, why April, right? Because it's a financial year, and also that will be the time whereby likely Federal Reserve will increase interest rates. So that is the reason why things are happening. And this tells you why some of this thing is actually happening in America. Okay. Hey, from this one, I think jump away. So that is why you can see that, right? This company, right? This Modulus International, right? They actually have many brands under them, like Oreo, like Lacta, Halls, Cadbury. All these are the wheats. Okay, all these are those food stuff that we like to eat, right? The munchie that we love, or the kid when we are younger. So what happened is this. All right, again, this company now have already confirmed that, right? They're going to increase all their prices again. They are going to increase all the prices that's available. Okay, no kidding. So you will be very surprised to see all these biscuits, all these chocolates are all going to increase price by between 10 to 12%. No kidding. This is happening in America right now, and it's going to hit Singapore very clear because Singapore already showed us that they already informed us that prices can go up, right? No kidding. So inflation is a problem. It's a real problem. But of course, in America, Joe Biden decided to sign a $770 billion defense bill. Okay, now why would you want to sign this right now? Now, America spends a lot of money on defense. That's what we all know. But primary is because it's the problem. Okay, because now it's the in addition to strategies for dealing with geopolitical threats, especially Russia and China. And because of that itself, right, they are getting more money to make sure that they have it ready and make sure their troops are all morally high. All right. So all these things tells you that, right, next year could be a very incredible year. And of course, as long as we follow the rules, we should be able to make money because that is how you get to cover and compensate for your inflation. Yeah, they don't put in bank. Now, Apple closes stores to customers in New York City. I told you it will happen because of the surge in COVID cases. And of course, they close all its stores in this New York City because the numbers is going up, yeah, very fast. And this is not the first time Apple is doing that. In fact, in early 2020, they also did that. And of course, they also do the implementation, and people are very worried. And tell you this one thing for Apple, so you don't need to worry. Anytime they do this itself, right, after a while later, it's a very positive reason to buy into Apple. Let me show you to you why. Now, of course, they already close on Miami, Ottawa, Ontario and all these different places. Now, okay, because you can see what's happening right now. And the thing is this, because this metaverse is going to come into our life, okay? Metaverse has won Christmas. Metaverse or Meta itself, Meta, the Facebook parent company, has a popular app in App Store recently. It's called Oculus VR app. Now, this is a very, very, very popular thing, Oculus. All right, now it's the top one. Okay, if you don't know this, it's a free app. You can download it. Okay, it's a #1. It's even higher than TikTok and this YouTube. Now, people are playing like this. So you see you jumping around in your home doing this. Undeniable, of course, you keep all those dangerous stuff. But this is going to be the new way of playing, right? I'm not kidding you. So previously we do the VR, do more of this. We look at TV and stuff. Right now, you're going to change. In another 3 to 5 years, you can tell you everybody sitting down at home playing such things. I'm not kidding you. Mark my word for that. Okay. And because of all this is all right, you can see Apple share just continue to mount. Okay. Continue to mount all the way. Now, someone did ask me, Cal, how high do you think Apple will go? Now, in all honesty, itself, I don't know how high Apple will go. I can't tell you, but I can tell you that Apple itself, right, if you come back down to this point here itself, about $160, definitely it will be a pretty good buy. In terms of technical point itself, right, if Apple can come down further, this will be even a better buy somewhere around here. About 150, because that is the neckline of this movement here. So anytime if Apple shares do ever come down, I think that do look out at between 150 to 160. Take a look on Apple shares. Okay. Now, the thing is that, of course, you may ask, will this happen again in 2020? Now, the last time when this happened, Apple share was at $80 and it slammed down all the way to about $55. Okay. So after that, you can see this is how Apple went up. So with this ongoing now, the volume is actually retreating a little bit because of the Christmas period, right? I believe that any pullback of sort will be actually pretty good for all of us. So watch out for Apple if it goes down to 150 to 160, okay? So that is my view on Apple. Now, of course, another thing is this, all right, 2 weeks ago, I told you guys to look into this EV, and now seems like everybody looking at EV right now. So now the thing is this company, RBC, all right, the Royal Bank of Canada, they came in and gave a very strong bullish call on Rivian, GM, and LAV. All right, so what are this? They're looking at Rivian to be 134. Now, wait a minute, Rivian was below $100, right, recently? So they're looking at 30% upside for Rivian. Wow, that's a very bullish call from some of them. Morgan Stanley one is 147, even higher. Oh my God. Okay, so everybody had their own right to give their own calls. Now, let me bring to you now Rivian. Okay, cool stuff. Now, remember I told you, right, just basically focus on one simple rule when you do IPO day. Just take the closing price of the day to make it as a mark. Now, whether it close above OP or below OP doesn't matter. Just as long as it close, you draw a line across it. If the market stays above it, it will be a buy. And I told you guys, it'll be a very powerful support. Can you see that? Incredible. So about 4 or 5 days ago, it went below. Okay, so I told you guys that this is why you don't buy. But of course, around 2 days ago, I told you guys to look out for it to buy, because I said that, right, when everybody says sell, it's a time to buy. And of course, when yesterday Rivian broke above the $100.73, Rivian went all the way to 107. And my friends make money. They make about $5 from me, because I told them to put a buy stop level at $100.85. So when they actually put a buy stop, they didn't expect it to be triggered, and it went through it and pump. It went all the way up itself, and they actually make money. All right. So again, guys, I was pretty spot on Rivian, right? So you can do me a favor, just put that. Okay, spot on Rivian. That'll be cool. All right. So this is why I say you need to prepare your trading day. Trading is not just about sitting down and expect to make money from the market. That's ridiculous. You have to sit down, plan your trade, prepare your trade, understand why it will happen, and then wait. And only when the price comes in, then you trade. So that is a difference between a professional trader and a retail trader. Retail trader is that they sit on the computer and say, okay, I want to trade it. I'll see all CCRY, CCYR, just trade. That is not good enough, guys. You need to plan ahead. Okay, you need to plan which market is much more suitable for you, which market is better for you. Okay, you must do that. Yeah. So that was Rivian. Thank you very much, guys. Then this is General Motors. Now, General Motors, you can see this counter. I don't have much thing on this, because you can see that this counter, the whole entire year, it's been ding dong. From this is the 1 year. I mean, this is almost like, April this year, and now until today. Now the S&P 500 has moved up like 25%, and yet this stock is practically flat. So with such stocks in mind, right, I'm not comfortable at all. I'm not comfortable at all, and I don't think that you should be buying it. So I will say no to you on this very simple ground here. But of course, if you're gonna buy, the upside itself to me is for only $62, and that's the best I give. Okay, not anything else, but I cannot see how a counter that don't move for the entire year when S&P is up 25%, and yet you are hardly moving. No, I can't buy that. Okay. Now, how about this Autolife, right? Autolife itself is a brand new company. It's a new company, relatively, a Swedish company. Now, recently itself, right, there's a huge volume trading because of some announcement. And then after that, now the stock is seemingly having a double bottom right here at 94. Now, this company is more towards protection and stuff like that. So yes, I will say that this counter has a more sexy story to go to 108 level. Okay, now it's about 101. I'm not saying it'll go up immediately, but if long haul itself, you want to buy, 108 will be my personal target. Yeah. Okay, so that is the three counters, in my opinion, that where it could be going, then you make a look. So of course, for Rivian itself, right, mathematically speaking, if Rivian continues its upside itself, right, I cannot believe that it should be a 120 stock. Yeah. So it should be going to 120 in the coming period. But after that itself, I think there will be some resistance, because why? This company has not delivered any vehicle yet. So there's no need to panic nor to jump into immediately. Yeah, this is more like they have already bought a lot at the bottom, and then they just syndicated it up and bring it higher. All right, so now we're going to go into some very important market news before we go to our charts view. Okay, let's go. Now, first of all, Wall Street sees a massive upside for Asian tech giant Grab after disappointing debut. All right. So apparently now, right, a lot of us are looking at that, and JP Morgan says that they're looking at $12.50 by the next 12 months, okay? FYI, yesterday closed about $7 plus, okay? JP Morgan say that, okay, so about 70% upside, wow. Then Citibank says that it's about $12, but it put this stock as high risk, okay? And last one is this by Evercore. Evercore says that this counter worth at least $10. All right, so everybody again has their own way to validate or value a company. So let's take a look at mine. Okay, my strategy. Now, first of all, you can see what happened again. If you follow my strategy, this is what happened. Okay, so the market from 2020 itself, right, went up first, then like ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. But once it lost this point here, it went down, right? Okay, then of course, when the thing come back in again, all the buy up, pen up energy. But once it lost that figure again, boom, it came down. All right, now my strategy can work for about approximately 6 months to a year. Okay, so watch out for that. Now, if you want to ask me what's my view on this, now look at it yesterday. Even though the news was so good, right? What happened? The stock actually came down, and the stock came down with volume. So all I can say is that the RSI is rock bottom, pre-rock bottom, right? The last time we see something like this, the counter actually did push up a little bit by about what, $3. So if let's say if you don't mind taking some risk, okay, you can try to buy about $6.80 level, and you aim it for probably $9 to $10. Okay, that is my view. That's all. Okay, I don't think that it will go beyond that, at least for now, because this company itself, right, is still losing a lot of money day in, day out. Yeah. So I think that it will spend more money the next year, because I believe that next year itself, the first 6 months, it could be a turbulent year. And I think that, right, they will suffer a bit more. If you're going to buy this counter, maybe wait for a while, probably near April period, and let's see whether the price is cheaper. Then you can buy to keep for, because of the who's involved in this company. Yeah. Okay. So you can think about it. Now, Elon Musk and SpaceX face online backlash in China after space station near misses. Okay, so what happened is a note sent to UN revealed that some of the company's satellite nearly collided with China's space station on 2 separate occasions in 2021. Now, Elon Musk has pumped up a lot of satellite recently, nearly 1,900 satellite, and they're going to pump in more. Okay. Now, FYI, I mean, imagine this 30,000 satellites and debris are now orbiting the entire planet, okay? So you must understand it's already it's a matter of time. One of them will just clock each other and then things come down. Of course, this is not what we want to see, but again, this is scary. I mean, imagine 30,000 satellite and debris on top. So you can imagine right now, right? Imagine now why we can spot any individual just like that, because of all this satellite, all the Tianyan, all right? So it's very easy. You can't do anything wrong. So now imagine that, right, where our privacy is. Anyway, China Twitter Weibo just whacked Elon Musk very strongly. Now, why is that so? They even say that it could be a space warfare weapons. Okay. Now the thing is, because Elon Musk recently got pretty famous in China because of Tesla, but of course it got the scrutiny coming because recently someone actually went up and protest in a Shanghai auto show because they feel that the poor customer service. So this guy jumped on Tesla car and jump, and after that create a big hoo-ha over there. So of course, what happened to Tesla stock? Let's take a look. Tesla stock, wow, look at it. I am really impressed with my technical drawing. Look at it. Yesterday, I mean the day before, I show you, right, Tesla, if it goes up, it will go to 1118. Remember this figure? Remember? Yeah, I said that it will go to 1118, and that is where it could stop. And incredibly, yesterday, it really go to 1117 and stop there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now the thing is this. I told you guys Tesla was a buy. I told you guys Tesla was a buy. No reason to not to buy. And Tesla share from 900 went up all to 1118. Okay. Now at this junction here, what's next? Okay. So you can ask me that. Then the same thing again. If 1118 can cross, obviously it can go all the way back itself to 1250. But I don't think so. I think that this time around it will pull back, go back down again to about maybe 1,000. Yeah, it will do that. Now, of course, I know some people are buying heavily on Tesla. I will say that I don't like it because this is actually a triangle downwards, right? It's a downward trend. So, of course, some people say this is a bull flag because this could be the one that's going to bring it all the way to 125 to 1,500. Okay, I say everybody got their own views. My view is no. I think they're going to pull back down again. Then later we reassess the situation to buy. Okay, so this is my personal view. Thank you very much, Susan. Thank you very much. Okay, that was a pretty spot on call indeed, undeniable. Okay, then of course we have JP Morgan says that the January effect could give a boost to these stocks. Now again, there's a lot of stocks today that you know. So JP Morgan believes that the January effect will come in, and this is meant good for momentum stock, right? So he's saying that they are saying that right, January effect is more pronounced and definitely it's good for the large high beta squeeze. So in short, short squeeze, yeah. Okay, they are saying that this is still good, and these are the counters that are pretty good for this year. Sorry. Okay, this is pretty good for the counter this year. So take a look. There's Carvana, there's Mercy, Moderna, New Fortress, Novavax, Peloton, okay, Sunrun, Texas, Under Armour, United States Steels. Okay, so basically it's all right. These counters are all down at the moment, a little bit down. Okay, interesting, but of course, these are the stocks that they think that it could turn around. Now, I don't really buy that in my opinion because you see, I give you an example why. Yes, these stocks are now at deep significant discount. So of course, it's a good buy to get a cigarette butt puff. But my point is this: if the S&P is up by 25% this year, and yet this counter are down by averagely between 25% to 30 to 49%, or even 62%, I cannot see the logic here. Of course, that is depend on which view are in. So S&P now, right? S&P is up by 25%. Okay. Yet this counters are down between 25% to even 62%. So if you want to ask me, it's all right, I will say no to you. Oh, wow, sorry, this one even bigger, 77% from the all-time high. Yeah. Okay, so I don't think that this is a good time to buy. I think that if you want, let it go down a bit, especially if the stock market goes down a little bit more, then you can try to buy on it. So this is my personal view on this. Okay. So again, the list is for you to take a look. If you think that this is good, then you can just basically step a shot on this and buy. Okay. Now, energy stocks post a record year. What's next for the group, right? So what happened? Again, I told you energy stocks is good to buy months ago. And I told you that, and look at the energy counters. This is the energy 500 sector, and it's moving pretty nicely. And these are the stocks to watch out for energy. We have this ConocoPhillips, we have Marathon, we have ExxonMobil, Chevron, Schellenberger, and of course Nov. Okay, so all these counters you can take a look if you want to, and I think that right personally I got the first three. Yeah, this is my personal favorite for first three of them. Okay, so again, why is it good? Because again, there's more reason for this energy to go higher in an inflation environment. And of course, Tom Lee is the one. Okay, Tom Lee is very bullish on energy stock for 2022. So FundStrat, Tom Lee has been another big one. This 2020, he scored a great point. 2021, he scored again. So this guy is doing a hat trick. So this guy is saying that, right, okay, this is going to be a great time because he was so bullish. He called for a buy back in March 2020. And he says that, right, the oil structural deficit, the supply versus demand gap is actually going to get bigger in 2022. I totally agree with you. So I think that the market can no longer ignore the oil has a price support and could go into hundreds. Okay, I also agree on that. And because of that itself, right, the energy stock is under owned right now will be better managed and there'll be a lot of cash coming in and it's going to be good. So in short itself, right, he believes these are the reason for it to shine. And the thing is this, the view of this is $100, and of course Biden also have this antitrust scrutiny on energy company, so that will not be, although it's going to be a pull down factor, but for Tom Lee he says that it will not concern because he still think that, right, the jawboning by policymakers may tank oil for a week, but at the end of the day the supply demand is going to set the price. I totally agree with this, and he says that there'll be double-digit gains for stocks again. Wow, okay. I cannot believe that after this April, yeah. But one, it will be a treacherous year for investing. That means you understand my point, especially the first of the year. Now, this comes from Tom Lee. And now the point is this, I already tell you guys, I believe that the first after February, yeah, next year, mathematically speaking, because of the tapering concern, interest rate factor, dollar strengthening, yesterday I covered it on dollar, all these things will likely pull down the stock market a bit. Then after that, right, okay, those who invest in the first half of the year will see their portfolio going to go up and down, but declining value. Then after that itself, that is where you base out, and that's where you should be investing. So my view is that the first 4 months for next year, first 4 months to 5 months, do more trading, less investing, then more investing in from May to June onwards. Okay, can you understand my point? I write it down for you guys. Okay, yeah. For 2022 strategy. Okay, disclaimer first, obviously. All right. First 4 to 5 months, more trading. Then from May onwards, more investing. Okay, so this is my strategy for you guys for 2022. You can consider that itself so that you won't be caught. Trading means that you go long, you are short, you're long, you are short. That's what trading is. But then after that itself, right, when it comes that you make a lot of money, you just go and buy and leave it alone. Okay, let the stock do it. Okay, let the stock market do all the adjustment for you accordingly. Okay, so if you like what I just say, please click onto this message. If you like, click on it and see how many of you like what I just say. All right. Okay, so before we go into the charting, right, I need to bring back this guy again. Okay, this I don't say it's Joker, like that's this guy. Now this guy says that we're in a technical depression, right? But there are 3 assets to protect. Now I read what he say, and I think they're pretty decent, so I want to share this with you. Okay. First of all, he said gold. Yes, I totally agree with him. He's not buying gold because he likes gold. He's buying gold because I don't trust the Federal Reserve. I totally agree on this point. I don't trust the Federal Reserve, and I believe that they will change their words in June, July period. That means that they will tell you that they will do this, the taper, and they'll increase interest rate, and they'll just go with it. But it will be a repeat of what happened in 2018. But they'll change their mind and say, you know what? I think we've pulled back enough already. Let's buy up again. So it is very possible that in 2022, they will come back in again in the second part of the year and say, you know what? Let us go back into easy monetary policy and then buy into that itself. Okay. Silver, of course, I told you, right? The next thing to buy is silver, and he also says silver. So okay, we are in the same direction. He said that silver have seen the best yet, but it's off 50% off its high, which is true. Silver highest point was $50, so now it's $25 and lower. It's still a good time to buy. And obviously, it's all right. Silver will move because of will move when gold goes up. But I don't think gold will go up so fast. I told you guys, I think that gold will really go up only from April, May, June period. There will be some upside recently. Yeah, it will have, as I told you. But after that, it's all right. I believe the pullback will come in, especially when the tapering is going to conclude. Yeah, so watch out for that. Of course, Bitcoin. I'm still bearish on Bitcoin. I told you guys December will be a down month. It's happening. But I did say that January, watch out. January could be a good time to look out for some buying on cryptocurrency. So for Robert Kiyosaki, he's been buying some Bitcoin along the way. So I'm not surprised that now from 68,000 to 50,000, we are now like down quite a bit. We can buy some, but I still prefer to buy between 38,000 to 41,000 for Bitcoin. Yeah, that is my personal view. Okay. And of course, gold, silver, Bitcoin, yes, pretty good. But he got one more. He got one more to share with you, which is not that easy or not that affordable, but you can try, which is the into fine art. Okay, because right, contemporary artwork has outperformed the S&P 500 by commanding 174% over the past 25 years. So basically, it shows that, right, if you're into fine art and you can appreciate art and you know what to pick up for yourself, then of course this is a good bet. Now, okay, I'm not an art guy. I love to look at art pieces, but I cannot really appreciate those stuff as good as some of you guys here. So I will say that this is not for me. Maybe when I got much richer, I'll just buy those, you know what. Okay, all right. So this is all the global news and fundamental news. I think they're pretty good stuff today. So I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. Okay. Now with that as well, we're going to go into the one that you're waiting for, which is the charts. Okay. The bull goes moo, the bear goes grr, and the lemming goes is different this time. Okay. Let's bring the chart in right now. Okay, so first of all, let's look at China. Okay, so China is very interesting. Okay, China. Okay, China is all right. It's going into a very, very interesting momentum. Now, this is not like Chinese New Year, so the stock goes sideways. But interesting, the last 3 days, China market really doesn't move much. All right, and I can't find any reason. I asked my wife. Okay, she said that also basically everybody does sideways. So this is what I call the calm before the storm. The calm before the storm. Okay, all right, so why? Because from here itself, right, you can see that the two moving average, the MA30 and the MA30 and MA200 is converging. So when it's converging itself, right, this will actually bring either this direction or this direction movement. So at the moment now, I cannot give you any views on China because it's not taking any direction, so I'm going to leave it alone. Yeah. So you should know me very well. I only tell you things that I think that you should take note of that. If you I'm not able to tell you anything, I will just tell you nothing. Okay? You should know me by now, yeah? Okay. Okay, so now let's look at the next market. That will be the markets like indices. Wait, there's something went wrong on my side here. Hold on a minute. Okay, with that, I'm experiencing some technical problem here. Just give me a while. Okay, I'm back. All right, so let's look at the US market first. Okay, now, sorry, I did the Hang Seng first. Sorry, my bad. Okay, Hang Seng, yeah. Okay, so what Hang Seng has done for us today? Let's take a look. Today, Hang Seng is quite volatile, yeah. Okay, Hang Seng today opening price, you can see that the opening price is between the two pivot. But you notice that there is an MLP at 23,297, which the market touched the MLP and then pulls back. Now, when the market touch MLP and pull back is not a good sign, especially if the KSI is red. So with that as well, right, today we can see Hang Seng going down once it touches the MLP and come down, right? And let's take a look at the 5-minute chart to see clearer. Let's do that. Keep on here. You can see what happened on the chart wise. The market purposely went up, touched the MLP brilliantly, touch it and pull back. So we have learned this before, right? Once you have MLP, if it touches and pull back, it's always a good sell, especially if the KSI is red. So it was that simple. That's why when I saw the chart touching the MLP and pull back, basically I share with my student to short the Hang Seng. And of course, Hang Seng really came down nicely to KTR -2. Nice. But then after that itself, right, the boys came in strongly and it pumped the market up. But interestingly, once it hit OP, it stopped there. And this is where it made me worry, because you know why? Let me explain this to you why. Remember the Dow Jones, Hong Kong was closed for 2 days, yeah? Last Friday and Monday. So the thing is this. The market has been climbing up nicely. This is what we call a higher low formation. But yet the KSI is red and it's mounting upwards itself. So that's why when the market breaks the low, right, the market slowed down very fast. So my view is this: if the market has been up by almost 500 points, 600 points for the Dow Jones the last 2 days, yet the Hang Seng cannot go higher or trading lower, right? What if the Dow Jones pull back a little bit? So that's the reason why I think that the Hang Seng may come back down again. It may revisit 22,998 again, but of course you cannot use it anymore because it's been used before already. But just as a form of protection, I think that Hang Seng may drift below 23,000. Of course, if let's say the general effect comes in and the Santa Claus rally comes in and push the market higher for the Dow, then of course the Hang Seng may try to go higher. But at the moment now, I express my concern for this market, and with the China market now, the sideways movement, right? I kind of thinking that you must be very careful, okay, for Hang Seng. Yeah, it's not the time to buy yet. I don't think so. Wait for a while, okay? Wait for a while. Now Dow Jones, okay. Now Dow Jones, you can see that it's definitely on its way. Now let's look at the Dow first. Yeah, take a look. Now the Dow highest point recently, okay, you can see the recent high. It was done on the November the 8th, and the high itself is 36,557. 557, yeah, write it down for you. 36,557. That was the historical high at the moment. Now the BNB 1x1 shows that if it happens, it's 36,565. So which means that if the Dow really goes up, right, it will actually create a new all-time high level, which I kind of believe that it could happen. It could happen, right, because the boys are still buying rather strongly, okay? So it could happen. So traders, right, take note of that. 565, okay? If the Dow continues to trade higher, it's another 300 points from where we are today. 300 points, yeah? But on the flip note, just to play the devil advocate, right? And as long as the market stays above MLP, it's fine. If there's going to be any buying, then look out for MLP. If it hit MLP and stop there, you can try to buy there before and see whether it will rebound from there itself. Yeah, okay. So overall itself, I'm still bullish on the US market. There's nothing wrong over here. You can just stick to the long side. So wait for a pullback, then you buy again. Now, NASDAQ also display the same crazy stuff. Okay, NASDAQ, take a look. Now, NASDAQ, the high and the BNB target is about the same. So this is quite crazy, okay? This is really quite crazy because BNB come from charts after that, and yet the 1x1 formula looks so what I call organized, okay? So the high of NASDAQ was 16,779, okay? 16,779. And pivot one today is 16,776. And the BNB 1x1 is even crazier, 16,778. So definitely you cannot deny this. I got this nagging feeling, right? If the market can stay upright, the market may purposely go to touch this 16,778 just to make the mark itself. I just got this nagging feeling that the market may purposely just do that, okay? Just for the sake of hitting it, okay? Because it's too crazy. The numbers are all able to match. But the only thing is this, interesting itself, right? There's a KSI is downtick today. So I don't, maybe the market will take a bit of breather today. Then maybe you try again on Thursday and then end the year, the bang next, when the start of the year again. So all this can happen. So watch out for that, yeah? S&P 500, you can see now is really going beyond, right, of imagination. I told you the market will, when the market does our triple top, whatever top, right, I tell you that it will break past it, and truth be told, it went up higher. So now S&P 500 now is not, is at now itself is at all-time high, while the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ is not even near all-time high. So that's why I say that, you know, sometimes this is how the power of money is. Okay, so anyway, the view is this: if the market do go higher today, 48.37, okay, 48.37, now it's 47.89. Okay, so that's a target to go. If not itself, a pullback to MLP level at 47.63 will be a good level to buy. Okay, 47.63 will be a good level to look out for buying for today if you want to buy cheap. Okay, 47.63. All right, so that is the S&P 500. Let's look at NIKKEI. Now NIKKEI came down yesterday and then it rebounded strongly, and today now is trading like a doji, okay, a doji formation right now. Now Nikkei is still on the way to hit this point, and that's 29,248. It's still on its way, okay. So from what we can see right now, beautifully, the BNB is superb, all right? It came down here, stopped here, and rebounded. Came down here, stopped here, rebounded. And all the long itself, the KSI is green. So that means that actually for Nikkei, you just stick to the buy, you should be fine. So now 29,248 could be the target if, let's say, it continue to mount higher, although there's a peak theory at the moment right now. But then traders, you can have your views, take note of that. If the market breaks, then 29,248 will be the next target. Yep. Okay, so that is the Nikkei. So with that as well, let's look at DAX market. You can see DAX really propel higher. I told you the gap will be covered. This is the gap, right? So the gap is covered. Yeah, has covered already because you can see that has covered. So with that as well, right, we can expect to see some profit taking later today. So I believe that there will be some profit taking, and that means that about 15,950 will be my range for resistance. All right, or the most 970 at best. And then there should be some profit taking. I repeat, there should be some profit taking today on the DAX. Okay, I will give you my view. You can consider that. All right, DAX. Okay, next one will be crude oil. Now, crude oil, I already told you, don't chase already. It's not the time to chase, right? It's not time to chase now. You just wait for a while. Let it pull back a little bit. So if you can pull back down to $73.10, that is MA200. I think that will be a good price to buy. Now, of course, the target was for the new BNB, $79.40 is a new target for us right now. So a pullback to $73 will be a good time to buy into the crude oil and then go for here itself. Okay, so traders, kindly take note of that. That will be my view for this crude oil. Okay. All right, so we are done with all the indices, and we look at the gold market right now. Now, gold, let's take a look. Now, gold, as I mentioned to you, right, the dampening factor is that the US dollar, if the US dollar actually strengthened, right, this could actually cause a bit of problem. Let me bring you the US dollar right now, just a moment. Now, in my opinion, it's all right. The US dollar is about to move. Okay, in my opinion, the US dollar is about to move. We have been stabilizing at the 96 figure for quite a while already, and this is actually quite dangerous. In my opinion, it's all right. The US dollar should be able to go higher pretty soon. And my target, I told you itself, will be here, and that's about 97 plus, right? Let me just make the chart smaller to see. Yeah, the target that I say that it will be going will be 97.73, yeah, 97.73 level. Yeah, I believe that this is the target. So that's why for dollar crosses, right, I think that they will all be affected at the same time. So watch out for this. If the dollar do push higher, then naturally, as I said yesterday, equity market may do some profit taking. Yeah, so watch out for that, because this consolidation do give me the vibes that something could be happening soon. Yeah, unless the dollar pull back down, then that means the stock market will go even higher, based on what I've been sharing yesterday. So for that itself, right, this is the one that's going to be the main pain. So that's why you can see that this gold is kind of resisted right now, strongly resisted around this area here. So if crude oil can really gold can find strength to push higher, then the first target today is 1817. But if you ask me honestly, I think that this is going to be a big problem unless something they just buy to just speculate. Because KSI is also green and there's no blue bars. So now that is the one holding up the market. But you can see that it just got this very strong resistance on it itself. So today, gold, I will say this. If gold goes up, right, when it hit 1817, please take some profit, because I believe it will be touch and go, okay? It could be a touch and go thingy. So 1817 traders, if it goes up, aim for that. And once it hit there, get out, okay? That is my view for gold today, okay? Now, how about this silver? Now, silver, same thing. It is mounting nicely up like what gold is doing. $23.58 is still the target for silver. Also same thing, if dollar increases in strength, then obviously the silver and gold will get some selling pressure. And even though the boys are buying and no blue bars, of course, again, if the boys have to take profit because they've been buying quite a few days, right, that could happen. So I believe that the downside is $22.63 for it to touch and rebound. Okay, so traders, Watch out for this $22.63. Don't chase, yeah? I don't think you should chase today. Okay? All right, so we buy low, we sell high, so we don't chase off the market, yeah? Okay, last two will be our usual crypto guys. Now you can see that now Ethereum is coming off. Ethereum is coming off, and I told you yesterday not to buy into crypto. I say that it will come down to 39.12. Remember, I said that right. So it's coming down towards it. Okay, don't do that. Loud and clear. Okay, so I mentioned to you, go and wait for it to come down to 39.12. So it's coming down right now. So wait for it. Okay. Now, of course, you can go lower. It's 37.84. This is a level that I'm more comfortable to buy, if you ask me, because this is where the support were exactly. Okay, can you see that? Now you can actually, when you use the MA itself, right? Actually, you can see in the back test, this is what happened. Yeah. So now you can see why 37.84 will be a better price to look for buy for Ethereum. And of course, with that, that means Bitcoin is also down, right? Yes, Bitcoin is down. Now, yesterday itself, we have a DJDD, we have a Doji directional day. So it means that Bitcoin is now going to go to 49.44.3, which is happening right now. Now, if Bitcoin goes down, usually gold will also follow through. That means that the dollar effect is coming in. And I believe that it will come down to this point here itself. And this is the first target point. And this is at 48,000 flat, 48,000. But of course, if things get too drastic, then of course, this is the target. And this is 44,689. Yeah. So traders, my view is this: Bitcoin, crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, gold today, just go slow. Okay, just go slow, right? Wait for it to pull back first, then you're gonna buy. Wait, of course, you can see on KSI jump already happened on the Bitcoin. So yesterday already warned you. That's why today the selling came in. So you see that this is the power of the system. I already warned you. You just have to believe it, and if it happens, just follow through. You understand? So all these are really crazy stuff that you have on your screen right now. And every morning, every day, I make all the effort to do all this thing for you, because not only that, I want you to make money, and I also want everyone here is all right to be happy and spend your money with your loved one. Okay, nothing beats family, and of course, Cal really love this TWB family. All right, that will be all for today. Thank you very much today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this MAO today. I think I did a pretty decent stuff. Okay, so enjoy. Make sure what I said to